test. There we go. Got the mic on now. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, anybody who's out there at all. We're just playing some chill Magic the Gathering this morning. Got a lot of stuff going on. We have at least, a half hour here. Maybe 45 minutes. So we get to go first. Testing out a new version of this deck. Played a lot of variations of the Goblins deck. Duress, classic card. Too bad I only had creatures though, eh? So let's see if he has more removal right off the start. Okaron, 3/3/3. Yet that removal came down pretty quick. There's turn 3. Let's see if he's gonna remove that. I know what card we could use soon. It's just more of the same. That's not the one I was talking about. Let's see what he's playing. Two of them. That's rather nasty. It's the total of 5. I mean, all that's going to let me do is 2 damage then. Although then I could crew it. It's gonna get ugly. I think I could have played that better. We could have played that better, but that's alright. Like I said, I'm trying a bunch of different variations on this deck. And this is just a poor draw having 4 Seer Slicers. Sorry, 3 of them. See if he wants to attack now. Alright. Interesting. Well, sure could use an count on luck, but I think I took those out of my deck. Favors some other cards. Well, I don't really have too many cards that can deal with that. So this is a very early performing deck so far. I bet you this guy doesn't like life gain decks. That's unfortunate. Well, that was just a really poor draw. Nothing to do on that but move on to the next game. I think we can get a couple in here. Early morning. See if we get a better draw this time. Baker. Oh, they're dinging us with 1 mana. That's brutal. He's gonna think he's up against the same deck. He doesn't realize he's playing against Goblins though. This guy's running a very aggressive deck. Gotta start fighting back here. Three mana. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be throwing a ton of damage at my face right now. If I get that next 4th land drop, I could potentially put the dragon out. That's why he's getting rid of him right now. Brutal. It's brutal. What are you supposed to do against that? Just oppressive stuff. That's what we'll do. All right. Get them out of shock range and burst lightning range. Should probably give him 1 more. The good thing about this Jit is that when you attack, it puts the counter on the Jit itself. So if you want the counter on another creature, you can just equip the other creature and then activate the ability. It'll take the counter off the JIT and then put it onto whatever creature you want it attached to. So you can attack with one creature and put it onto others. It's not often you see that equipment. It's usually on target creature, whatever, on this creature itself. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, 8 with trample and turn 4. There's not really anyone who's going to put anything out that could block that. Well, we try again, right? I'm just not getting our removal spells. I swear I had them in the deck. Not get any of the cards that we need right now. Look at this deck. It's literally only giving me 4 burst lighting, 4 shocks. I can't believe it's just not giving me anything else. Do I need to get rid of Sear Slicers? Lightning Strikes? Do I get rid of the JIT? The JIT doesn't really have value for me, to be honest. I haven't really got to use the Ether Spark yet. We're waiting to get up to 90,000 coins. Then we're going to go and buy the 90 packs. Sorry, we can't discard this changes yet. Let's throw in more Cranko. Sire. Get another Ether Spark just to see it. No, I'll keep him down at 2. Lightning Strike. Let's take him down to 2. That might round us out a little bit better. Let's try that. Like I was saying though, so I'm up here on the top. You guys can see 41,700. Well, we're trying to get to 90,000. Then we're gonna go and buy 90 packs, and we'll open all 90. Or I should probably buy 30, 30, and 30, or 10, 10, 10 from a whole bunch of different sets. No, I'm like, or do I save them and I'll wait for Final Fantasy to come out? Foundations has been pretty good, but let's get back to gameplay. We got a couple left here. We changed the deck up. So I've been doing work on the website, Baneslayer.com. I've been trying to, I need to upload some more YouTube content, but I got a professional career, family, a whole bunch of other crazy stuff going on, so we're doing what we can here. We're trying to upload some products to our shop for sale related to Magic the Gathering. We're putting some cool cards up there. I got a Beta Nightmare in stock now. So if anybody's looking for a Beta Nightmare, I have one for sale very soon. Right now, are they going to let us go first this time? No, of course not. We have been on the draw all the time here. Alright. Let's get our first... This is the card I was looking for last game. It's one we got the 4 copies of. There's our Lightning Strike instead of another Sear Slicer. Pending 5. That's some cool artwork, look at that. Overlord of the Bailmerk. I'm sure that would be a gorgeous foil card. Bab's Web. Some pretty good art. I should check out some of the other cards by Babs. Well, you know he's going to have removal. He's got black in that deck. Gotta start extracting some value out of these cards. One thing I do, I attack my own creatures with Expedited Inheritance. That's an awesome looking card. Man, this set had some great art. Very, very good art. So, now's when things start to get a little interesting. That's not good for me. That's actually terrible for me. That's a little bit better. He's gonna sack his own creature anyhow. Just digging for cards. That gives us max speed. That'll let us double his damage output. Still sneak past. The gate's gonna be pretty powerful in his hand there. He's gonna discard a card also. Filter a card. Problem is, he's not putting out much damage, and I need damage to take advantage of it. Oh man. You see, he's just putting out these 0 creatures, and I need damage. This works best against green decks. You'll block with a 1/1, and they'll draw you like 9 cards. So the best thing I could do now is to burn my own creatures. And I'm looking for either Howl Squad Heavy and Cranko Mob Boss to actually go off, or I'm looking for like a Sire. That's a good move by him, so he knows he's got to take those out. He's looking for his pieces, I'm looking for mine. Fortunately, this is probably a terrible matchup for me. His damage output is low, and I'm looking for damage. Not getting my burn spells again. I'm getting lots of mana. Well, let's see if he's going to attack with them, though. The best thing that he could do for me right now is to attack with Overlord of the Bailmer. Never mind. I have to retract that statement now. He does enchantment removal. Well, we're going to have to try this deck again. It's not performing well against that deck at all. That was pretty much a direct counter, and that just gave us too much land. Use a couple more shock spells. It's crazy. I've only got 2 or 3 copies of each card in here at most, and it keeps drawing like the exact same two cards. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can make it happen this game. It's always funny when they drop a duress on me. Yeah, there's that sire now, right? I was debating dropping the expedited first, but we want him to attack next turn. So again, he's probably not going to have too much burn spell in here. Holding up a counter spell already? That would have been interesting. Dad's play. Going up against Dad's play. Is Karn liberated there? So he's going to have to start dealing with these goblins soon. Else it's going to overrun the board. He's looking for something. I hope he finds it. Good luck to Dad's slay. We got our little goblin cheering us on over here. So the whole point of my deck here basically is to find Howl Squad Heavy and Kranko and have them go off together. This guy puts out a ton of mana, which I can use with Hell to pay. And honestly, sometimes this will put out 10, 15 mana. You can do so much damage. I could use Sire the 7. This guy can cast Sire the 7 Deaths for me by pumping out mana with goblins. And then the other thing we have is we do have a Boom Mobile in here, which can also, it's similar to Hell to Pay. It'll tap and deal X damage. Then it can actually be a creature that you can pump up. Yep, he's going for that counter spell. Didn't want him coming down. We got another in our back pocket though. Again, if he doesn't deal with these guys, you can keep holding that counterspell mana up. So the best thing I can do right now is to cast absolutely nothing. He's probably got another counterspell up. I can't imagine you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in your hands. By creatures. It's alright, he's going to put another one on the board just for attacking. He doesn't have to do damage. Just for attacking. Now that he's tapped down, I think we can put him out safely. You got the 1 mana counter spell. Now he's gonna have to drop a board wipe like Day of Judgment. That's a good one. Alright. I thought Day of Judgment was coming down. I find that's very expensive. Oh, man. I guess you have an artifact deck. You're getting mana pump too, right? So it removes one. You're getting mana pump the next time. That's blocking us down to 3 mana, not even letting us drop our Kranko. Come on, man. That's oppressive. There's that other Boom Mobile I was talking about before. This guy's great. He's basically a free spell if you use Exhaust with him. I'll get a Howl Squad Heavy down, tap it for X mana. This will come down basically for free, because it gives you 4 mana back as soon as it hits the board. And then you tap the Exhaust, and you can like throw 20 damage at someone's face, and then crew it 2. Gets pumped up, it's a 6/6 creature. So you know what we can do too? Hang on. At the end of his turn, he's not going to see this one coming. Let's attack. Let's destroy our own creature. The best thing you can do with Expedited Inheritance is blow up your own creatures, especially if they don't die. Actually, if you can use a shock and drop it on your own Kranko and he survives, especially if you have 2 of these on the board, which we're gonna have next turn, and all of a sudden you're drawing 4 cards for nothing. 4 cards for 1 on yourself. So now he's going to face a big issue. Now I'll show you what his issue is. I'm only going to deal 1 damage to him. But he's going to be drawing me double the cards. Look how many cards I get. Cards all day. Look, I can even burst lightning my own guy again for more cards. It's like a chain reaction. Like a nuclear furnace going off. Especially if you got a Howl Squad heavy going on the board. Then you'd have a whole bunch of 1-2 mana cost dorks. Game. Oh, can I just end it now? Ha, I didn't even realize. See how many cards it draws you? It works! So I was surprised the other game, it just kept landing on every cards except those ones. I'm like, man, I built the deck to operate this way. Alright, that's a bit more realistic on how this deck's supposed to operate. It's closer. We didn't get to absolutely tee off with Krenko, but we'll see. He's usually a target for instant removal. I haven't found a single player that lets him stay on the board. But I have found that if players do not use removal on that Howl Squad heavy, it's usually pretty safe to drop Krenko in the next turn. Unless something like a Day of Judgment is coming down and they've got a board wipe. Do we get to play first? Oh my gosh, we get to play first. Now let's see if it floods us with just mana cards or just like shock and burst lightnings and I can't do anything. Discard a card. Shock is probably the most useless. This guy at max speed is deadly too. Everyone underestimates burnout, but holy man, can this card close out games. Again, especially with Howl Squad. So basically this Howl Squad, he produces tons of mana if we've got some goblins, and then I've got lots of fun things to do with it. Discard a non-land card. Well, I have to. So that's why I put in things like the Boommobile, Hell to Pay, I've got Burnout Bastronaut, and then a whole bunch of other things that can get exhausted. Oh man, I'd like to save that for Krenko needs to get boosted. So let's activate his ability instead. Throw 4 out. Is this an Orzhov deck? We got black and white. We're going up against Orzhov so far. I like Orzhov. I like black-white. I used to play those colors a lot. See, that's my fault. There's that split up. So now is when we need that mana draw card. Oh, thank you. Could have used your last turn though. Now we gotta start blowing up our own creatures. Elshnorn, is that guy's avatar right there? I would know an Elshnorn Cenobite, Grand Cenobite if I seen one. I used to play her in Azorius deck in Modern about 10 years ago. She was my finishing creature. I think I ran her in a Azorius Spirits deck. Just absolutely eviscerate your opponent's army when she hits the board, especially if they're running a white deck. Now let's see what he wants to do. There's no way he's going to want to block with that. So he's either got instant speed removal, or he doesn't. He doesn't. Oh, sack? Alright. Does he have the other one? Gonna be able to bounce it. Alright, he's bouncing his own. So we know that's coming down. Man. Block. He doesn't get it. Oh, it's his mistake. That was his mistake right there. We went from no cards. Yeah, he's gonna get one or two, but he had a whole bunch anyhow. And he's only getting half as many. So now, what do we do? What do we do? He's gonna be a target. He's gonna go down, right? Each opponent sacrifices a creature. We gotta go to end the combat here. Man, sadly, Howl Squad to me is more valuable than Runebelt. Oh, here's the thing. See, now I can actually give him a little more protection. I've never played the Ether Spark before. That's the first time I've ever seen it. I've ever got to play it on the board. Oh, whenever my equipped creature deals combat damage, I can put that many loyalty counters on it. Yes, please. Oh! That's vicious. That's vicious. And then he's gonna make me sack. Interesting. He hates that card, alright. I thought he was gonna make me sacrifice my rune belt. I really did, oh my gosh. I think he misplayed. I think he misplayed. That's my chance. I thought I had this game lost. I thought this game was lost. Now he's got flyers, he can attack me. That's gonna help draw his cards too. That's the other reason Rune Belt's in here. So basically our card draw is Expedited Inheritance and Rune Belt. Before this card, I was playing with Count on Luck, and that's for 3 mana. It's like a Phyrexian Arena, but better. It just draws you an extra card every turn. And man, I had sometimes having 2 or 3 on the board, so you'd be drawing 2, 3 cards at a time, 4 cards at a time. Oh, I can't attack with lands. Come on. All right. At least we're getting a creature to sacrifice every turn. Grief. 2, 4, 6. Oh my gosh. Oh, good job, dude. Good job. He clinched it. Congratulations, sir. That was well played. I just couldn't get the cards, and I can't attack or block with that land. I didn't need 6 lands. That's what I got Howl Squad for. I don't need those lands. We're running 22. Let me show you. 22. 22. Hold 6? Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, I think I got time for 1 more game. Maybe 2 more games. I got a knee injury. I'm off work. We're going to back soon, so I gotta go see a doctor in 45 minutes. I know you guys are super excited to hear that. I'm sure YouTube loves hearing about doctor's appointments, especially the Magic the Gathering community. So we got Aluma. How do you pronounce that name? I always like to try to say their names. I'm sure I butcher some of them. Handful. If there was ever a hand that could use an Expedited Inheritance, it'd be this one. I don't know this card that this guy's got as his avatar, this green creature that he's got. Well, we're definitely going to get to play our Howl Squad. I'm sure it's going to leave the board immediately, given that this guy's playing Rakdos Colors. This guy's going to burn us and delete us. So what do we do? Do we play the full 3 mana? Let's just ramp it. We're goblins. Let's go. I sure could use that Expedited Inheritance. I'm considering putting 2 more of the Count on Lucks back in the deck. But there have been times where, you start doing things like that just to make sure you get the card draw, and all of a sudden you're drawing 3, 4, 5 card draw spells, and you're just drawing lands and more card draw. I used to play a lot of blue, and I see a lot of blue players do that. Now, does this guy have a board wipe I need to be aware of? Damn. Well, let's go for broke, right? If he doesn't have the answer, this game's over. He's basically going to have a board wipe. And I don't see white. So the odds of a Day of Judgment coming down... This guy's going to have one magical hand. Oh my gosh, what the heck card was that? Are you kidding me? That's why we have Rune Belt too. Brotherhood's Ends. Brutal. Look at that. Filtered a bunch of cards for me. So 3. Oh, here we go. It's over anyhow. There's 4. We got the rest in our hands. I don't see white, so I don't see a whole bunch of life gain. Oh my gosh, Jesus. How come every time I say he has the exact card, like unless he's got a board wipe, but I don't see white? Brotherhood's End. There you go, guys. If you guys are red players out here, this guy's showing you how. Not me, but this guy is. Here, Brotherhood's End. I mean, I'd put it in my deck, but it deletes my own goblins, right? Just, oh, I could destroy all artifacts. I mean, that'd be a good card. Or be a good card to use when I'm getting absolutely beat down by white. Oh, 11. I could do 7. This is brutal. Now the only thing is if I had a count on lock, that would have been helpful. I don't think even the expedited inheritance is going to help me right now. Oh my gosh. I've seen a few other decks combo off with this card. I've seen a few guys with like, yeah, not going to be able to do anything. Got trampled. Here, my 1/1. Again, if we had expedited inheritance down, maybe. A little bit mana flooded. I don't usually like to have 6 mana. This usually thing can run pretty well on 3 or 4. Oh, vicious creatures. And I half expected him to have double strike. Well, we'll let him hit us. We'll get into the next game again. That's a pretty decent deck. He's got some big creatures on the board. Look at that art! Valgavoth. Terror Eater. I'm sure that would be a cool foil card. Man, that set had some of the best art. That has some really dark art. It reminds me of like the vintage sets like Dark Ritual, Sacrifice, Pestilence. Just a lot more of that dark theme stuff. I think Sacrifice... probably one of my favorite cards, the original sets. It's just a extremely dark looking card. Especially because it's not really fantasy, right? It's sort of like this expedited inheritance, to be honest. More of a true to life card using humans. Type of fantasy art. It's fantasy. Alright, this has got to be the last game, guys. We'll be back some later stuff. Hopefully I'll make a better YouTube video later. I'll update on the collection. I got a whole bunch of Sarah Angels sitting beside me. So I think my next video I make when I get back today, I'll post it to YouTube. So I'll showcase maybe just the Sarah Angels we have and all the different variations. Sure, there's a whole bunch that I don't have. To discard a card here, eh? You know what? That one's probably... I probably should have went with Boom. Build up. Another Orzhov deck? Oh man. What I want to do is also splash white, because I could use cards like Lightning Helix and a few other instant removals that aren't, you know, Burst Lightning or Shock for big creatures, but my issue is that to get the dual land mana that's enables me to play it fast, I don't have the spare rares right now. So that's why we're saving up the 90,000 gold. We're going to drop that. Do I want to play that? I'm talking, I gotta think here. Not quite yet. I'm not trying to burn my creatures yet. I'll be feeding him more cards. So this guy's playing a 3-color deck. 4-color deck. White, black, blue, and red. That's just the blue and red creature. He's just playing blue, white, black. He's thinking. Planeswalker Panda. He's got his little creature friend too. So what do we need to do? We need land on the next turn. That's what we need to do. We need to draw lands. Or I am going to have to start burning my own creatures. Again, it's going to require one more land here to play on the next turn. Please, I'm going to just pray to the Magic the Gathering Arena gods. Just give us a land, please. You've been smacking us down. Just one land. You gave us tons of land the other turns. Not yet. Oh, the Ether Spark again. It's one of those times when I don't like going over mana costs on my cards. I'd rather just curve out. Oh, he's gonna block with him. I'm surprised he didn't block. I really thought he was, just to draw the cards. Honestly, if he blocked right there, he would have drew potentially 3 cards. He would have had way more mana than me. And he's on the play. He could have taken complete control of this game. Discard a card. I don't need that Ether Spark right now. No mana for that. It's another high mana card right now. Oh my gosh. Is he gonna attack? Please attack, alright. Thank you. We need some cards. I needed a whole bunch of cards. Yep. He's gonna get a couple. We're gonna get a whole bunch. There we go. There's a fistful of cards. Again, just wish I had more, Yeah, I'll attack. Why not? He's gonna make a new one. Let's take action. Draw 2 more cards, right? There's gonna be a race to the bottom. There we go. Now we have someone to defend at least. He's thinking. I feel like he's gonna win. I feel like this is gonna go to Planeswalker Panda, but I feel like we've got a minor chance here. We've got a minor chance. Depending on how he plays it, the card I draw next turn. The only issue is he's got, like I said, I don't have enough land at this point. Discard a card. It's gonna be the Burst Lightning, sadly. I just wish I had more mana. 3 to his 5, man. But what are you gonna do? Let's take some more action. Let's see what the Match of the Gathering Gods give us. I should have kept my Burst Lightning. Good golly. Would have won us the game. Oh! The Magic Gods blessed us. There we go, we pulled it. That card came in handy. That's how it works. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with some more YouTube videos later for our channel. You can check out Baneslayer.com if you want to see some of our other projects we got going on. We'll back with some more streaming stuff later. I appreciate all of you. If you enjoyed this at all, man, give us a like. We're doing good, bro. Just reading the comments there. I hope you're doing good too, bro. We'll be back with some more stuff in a little bit. Take care, y'all.